Well, that's weird. It's coming through both channels. Ha. Alright. That may be why originally. Did it that way. Okay. And now I gotta fix because it'll. Don't know why it thinks playing COD is so weird. Do I have a way to repair myself? That is. Yay! There they are. How you guys doing this early morning? Uh-oh. Okay. Ah, good. Gotta get that coffee. Ah, Jilly. Okay, cool. Ah, he's playing Rumble. Oh, that's good. I still have some work to do on my audio. I figured out I why I had set up my sound the way I did. It's because I was getting bleed through on my on my mic channel with my desktop. So now I know. But if it's not causing an echo or anything, I'm going to leave it like it is for OBS and just have it the special way for Discord. Oh, good. Yeah, that's all I can ask is if that I sound. Alrighty, let's see. And back to leveling. Got to see you play your game yesterday. It was awesome. Well, I was lurking in the background. Lurking. I was playing this and watching you stream and watching the news and trying to make sure my kids weren't doing this. So I was multitasking like crazy. It was crazy. That's it. Now that I've seen you play it, it's like, oh, I could see my wife getting. Well, actually, I could see my. Yeah, I could see my sons getting into that game. and my wife actually, because she likes stuff like Fatal Frame, and which I've got to get like a PC version for her. That's why I've got three screens and hardcore multitasking. This quest out of the way. I'm doing good. My back's a little sore. I can't even remember if I'd taken. No, I haven't taken anything today. I had a weird dream last night about my back pain, which is just like. So it must have been messing with me last night. I dreamed about it. It's not good. Yeah. It's like, I really don't want to dream about my back pain. But then I woke up and pain was right where I was dreaming about it, so I know it was something about that. And look, as I'm got my ibuprofen, I'm gonna take too many ibuprofen and try and. I want to take Tylenol, but I may dip out later on today and get me some whiskey or something, so I really don't feel the pain. Well, I'm going to need it tomorrow. Today it is wonderful 50 degrees outside with a high about 60 and a low of 36. We're going to get a cold front moving on later in the afternoon, causing a little bit of scattered showers. But tomorrow, only a high of 25. It looks like the high and low are going to be the same. And then on Wednesday, it's also going to be a low. And what's scary to me is I can go in and out of that so easily. I should not be able to, but I'm gonna need some more flasks and healing potions. Lapis. nights are a little bit harder. And 8 to 12. But yeah, it's gonna be cold tomorrow. Which is really not. And it's weird this week not having any sports events. I'm so blessed to have a wife that, yeah, it's it for Texas. It's so weird, especially after 2 years ago when we had negative 19 degrees. We lost power for. We are lucky. We are like literally 2 blocks away from a school district, so our power did not go out except for one day, and that was because I guess they prioritize certain grids. Anything around a school or a hotel gets priority. So we were on that. We didn't have any um, uh, busted pipes or anything. Got really lucky. Um, which is like again super lucky. But we did lose power for I think a day and a half. I was outside, and it was unexpected to us because we were like, "Oh, we're doing good." So I had to like not only did we lose power, we lost main water because the main water they shut down the main water because it got damaged. So we had power, no water. So we were melting snow to flush toilets and boiling water, and we had to go get water. That's probably why we didn't have any. Now that I think about it, the main reason why we didn't have any busted pipes was because the whole city was without water. Uh, yeah, we got really lucky, and we have a fireplace, so we just huddled by the fire, told each other stories. Made our phones hotspots so that we could watch TV and stuff. It was crazy. And since we're all like cut the cord and everything, we don't we don't have any over the air stuff. It was crazy. And literally, I think it was a day and a half. Now my mom in Houston, they were like 2 or 3 days without. Power, and I think, or not 2 or 3 days. Sorry, my mom was without power for a week. My brother was 2 or 3 days without power in Houston. Uh, it was crazy, and I'm getting bugged by the kick person wanting to know. they want me to do their Kick program, and to get affiliated in Kick, and they're asking for like $300, and I'm like, look, but Kick has a weird way they do their thing. So they're like, you get affiliated with them, and they pay you by the hour. Which, okay, cool. But at times it sounds like a pyramid scheme, because it's like, we'll pay you $15 an hour or 300 a stream. I'm like, okay, cool. But I don't have any money to. And she's like, you could tell me what you know. No, I have. You're not understanding. I work part time. I have very limited funds. I can't just give you money. Yeah, like, this is, I understand I'm not going to make, millions of dollars doing this, but I'm, if I can make a couple of bucks to here and there, doing this, then yeah, this would be cool. I won't get in. And I want it to be like organic and not, well, I paid them this much and now I have to stream so many hours on Kick. And this week without any radio broadcast, I'm just sitting here just like, okay, how's this gonna? How is gonna work? Yeah. Now I will say that my research on the Kick program is it's legit, but I mean it could be do a 4-hour stream and you only make like $40, but when you're not making any money, I'll take that $40. Just. Like, tell me what you can afford. I'm like, I can afford $2.55. $2.55. I don't think you want to hear that. Right. But anyway, enough of. Oh, now they're bugging me. I haven't even gotten to the point where, hey, Z-Dub, how you doing? Good morning. We were talking about how poor we are. I haven't even gotten to the point where I can, like, redeem, do bits and redeem them for stuff because of that weird. Because I've been streaming longer than they've had their affiliate program. So my calculations are so far off, it's not even funny. Because, like, in hour streaming and stuff, I think I can get all the way to. Oh, let me see what. Yeah. I can get to partner. It's just views that literally are my pigeonhole or my bottleneck. So hilarious. I need to do a marathon stream is what it is. Do it all day. Stream. I guess with it being somewhat warm today, I should probably cook the steaks my wife got us. Wife has a bad habit though of just getting like two big steaks and forgetting that our sons are teenagers. And they will eat as much, if not more, than what we do. Yeah, whenever Sam comes home from college, it's just like, oh yeah, we've got to buy 3 times as much food. Well, shoot, yesterday, I take a quick little nap because I'm an old man. Gotta take my afternoon nap. Wake up, the boys have been snacking on stuff left and right. I'm like, did you guys eat a meal? Like, oh, I guess it's noon. Yes, it's noon. Eat an actual meal. Real food. And then, of course, after I say that, they start plowing in. I'm just like, oh, great. Now they're eating everything. I've got to hide food. Finally telling them that I may do something when I get my tax returns. Although, the way things are going right now. Let's see if I have tax returns that.
We need their aid.
We need nothing from them.
Enough. We both know our charge. They are of this realm, and they too seek to defend it.
On higher, she speaks with the song of the world.
All right, enough of the sad stuff.
As do I.
The others will hear of this.
At least it will not be the first tradition we have broken.
Go, all of you. I will join you soon.
I've got. I guess I do need to. I'm looking at my alerts and stuff to see if there's anything I could create that would. I do have collab settings, so cool. Yay, another level. Yay. Oh, but I need to figure out where to put my points. Oh wait, okay, yeah, let me put in there, and then I can, because no matter what, I'll get all those anyway. It's not like I have to choose certain ones. I do need to repair my armor. And the music's not too loud. That's because it's coming through both channels, which is so weird. I get why, because it's USB. So I'm using the USB channel and the but it seems to be coming through my mic channel as well as the desktop channel. Oh gosh. And that was why I originally did the weird setup so that I could have it just one be the other. I've got to repair. I don't think I've been. I'm gonna need to. Oh, that was a blank one. Oh, let me. I probably can only see it on my. Yep, I only can see it on my Twitch one. Doggone it. Whoopsies. That's cool. So yeah, I need to start working on what to get subscribers and stuff. I think I need to have a day of planning ahead to get there. With tracers, yeah.
So, your path leads to the city of Thrace,
Oh man, doggone it.
heart of Ashgahed.
Yeah, it's not supposed to be 6 movies.
Learn and to live in one piece. Your friend is likely dead,
Oh,
but I know you will not
there's
accept
a little pop there.
that. So you follow your path and I will follow mine. You have survived.
So let's see. Oh, I may have time
I hope
to do the whole. They're not planning to do it until 7, so I've got some time before they shut the servers down. The original's not like that. Okay. Yeah, 1 hour before they shut the servers down. Oh crap, now I gotta follow Spindle. Actually, I don't have to follow him. I could go ahead. But I think he takes me to the Weaver City, and I can repair there. Ooh, that crazy airplane crash in Canada. That's crazy. Sorry, I'm looking at my. Seeing what type of mail I've got coming to me. Just my light bill. Yeah, I did that good actually.
Carry on, little scarab. The Weaver bids you welcome.
Oh, it should not hurt for me to stretch. Getting too damn old. Yeah, that's what I was thinking would happen. Sweet.
There's the little morsel now. Come in. You're almost welcome here. Do keep in touch. You must be quite tired. Take a moment. Familiarize yourself with
Oops, I hit the same one twice.
no doubt you have questions for me. This harbinger has the entirety reascended by the harbinger's gift of unsurrender. A fierce contingent of violent hunter-killers made by the harbinger in the darkest depths of the city's transformatory.
Repair! Waiting to do that for a while. Need to repair.
Some have
got all southern when I said that. Repair. I need to repair. He's too powerful. Yeah, I'll save that for later. Plans for today. Cook some good. Oh, you know what? I need to go and get some spices because we ran out of my secret spices. Oh yeah, we've got the typical blend garlic, pepper, salt, but we found this garlic butter flavored spice that usually we were Tony Chachere's or not Seagram 7, it's a steaks seasoning. That's our usual mainstay, but when I found that it's like a garlic butter seasoning, not even okay, so some people don't like cottage cheese. I love cottage cheese, and with my blood pressure and everything, I've been substituting at least one meal with cottage cheese. Now, yes, I love cottage cheese, but I also like flavor. To me, cottage cheese is plain without a little something in it. Usually I just put a little salt, pepper on there. Woo. But I've been putting that garlic butter flavor on there. Oh, I mean, it completely transforms it. Gives it it's probably just a me thing, but it really is a good thing. And my wife she's like, oh, you're losing weight. I'm like, yes, I'm losing a little weight. I had tons of weight to have anyway, but with the high blood pressure, I'm trying to get about 160, 150, somewhere in there. But it's not like, oh my God, I need to lose it right away. It's like, if it happens, great. If not, that means I just need to work out a little bit more. I want to work out. that had cottage cheese in it. Yeah, I know people that'll like, in their chili throw cottage cheese in there and won't, and that'll, and oh, what did I, my wife makes this wonderful thing called pizza soup. And it's sausage, pepperoni. You can add whatever else you want that you would have like on a pizza. You can put mushrooms in it, you can put onions, you can green peppers. Do it all in a big soup bowl and let it simmer. And then at the very end, you add the Parmesan. Very good. But I'll throw like a spoonful of cottage cheese in there and just be like, oh, and then it turns into like lasagna soup. So yeah, that was, I think that was the recipe that my wife finally, that one recipe that you cook for the man that he goes, oh yeah, I'm staying with this woman. Remember, she made pizza soup and I was just like, you're mine, woman. Pizza soup, and there was, but we're, we joke about doing a cooking show, but we really do need to, cause like I'll, cook a brisket, or, we've got like these interesting ways to do air fryer. Like we figured out how to do air fry your, I think the most unique thing we do in the air fryer is we do like chicken strips. People are like, oh, that's not, well, doing it in an air fryer and having it look like just regular chicken strips. Usually people do like pico or some, something else. It's the coffee, a little sugar, then you crush the saltine cracker in there. Ooh, nice. Pour the soup on it, heap cottage cheese, and it's done. Ooh, yeah. And I grew up in a weird, my mom was blessed, and she's a good cook. So my mom would make like African dishes, and she would make Chinese food, and she would learn from, but my mom would learn from people from the region. She wouldn't be just making her version of it. She would learn the original recipe. And so yeah, there was a lot of me just eating stuff. And then my mom, I think at her biggest was like 3-something. She was a short little woman. She's now close to my weight, which is hilarious. But she would make us for like a year be vegetarians, and then we would be, only eat chicken for a year. And so I've got this like I'll eat anything once type mentality that a lot of people, don't have. And then on my dad's side, they were soul food all the time. Made from a plant root. I think it's a potato. Oh, fufu. Yeah. You know exactly what you're talking about. It's basically their bread, but it's made like out of a potato. Yeah. Yeah. First, my mom, it's called peanut butter soup, and it's not, it's very little peanut butter in it. I don't know why, but peanut butter soup. Oh, so good. But my mom learned the whole way to do it the way they do it in Africa. And I got lucky. My mom was when she was, not with whoever she was with, she would learn. So when she was dating an African guy, she would learn all the African dishes, you know. Whoever she was dating, she learned from. Now, I make it sound like my mom was out there wild. She wasn't, but she's been married 10, 15 years now. Something like that, so. Wait. Oh, I just walked past my body like crazy. Oh yeah, I guess it was over here. Just in case she decides to watch a stream, Mom, you weren't wilding out. You just trying to find the right one. That's all it was. And yeah, so just a lot of interesting experiences with food. It got me to the point where, like, you know, I can almost Andrew Zimmerman stuff. You know, somebody show me something gross, and I'll be like, you know what? I want a bite of that. And then I'll be like, and I don't want a bite of that. You know. But I'm willing to give stuff a try, you know, if it's safe. Like, I'm not gonna try blowfish. I just know that's not safe. Yeah, and you know, I've got sons that are picky eaters, and I'm just sitting there just like, you guys didn't get that from me. You guys did not get that picky. I will. Of course, my 14-year-old now is like, whenever he hears I've got seafood in the house, because my wife is not a seafood eater, especially shellfish. Like, she'll, you know, cod, flounder, bass. Weirdly, my wife doesn't like catfish, but hey, you know, she doesn't like the cornmeal for some reason. I get down on catfish. That's my dad's side of me. Got some catfish, heck yeah. But I start going and saying I want, like, never had catfish. Depending on who does it, I mean, it could be amazingly good, or it could be so-so, and you're just like,
Let's get out alive.
and yeah, you definitely have to get, when it comes to catfish, oh shoot, I forgot I was still in fly mode. You have to get the right. There is a catfish is pretty much a standard, but I get it, because I mean, like, it's not. You know, if they're not readily available.
Seems that Zed called
But I just grew up with,
pheromones sent to him from a
like, in
general?
Illinois, I grew up with a family that would just, we're gonna go catfish, we're gonna go fishing, and be catfish just all over the place. Well, that didn't help. Right, and we'll use that, and we'll have to. There we go. Oh, what did I do wrong? Shoot. Heal. Nope. Too many at one time. Oh, you're next to a river? Yeah. You guys got catfish. Catch a couple catfish, gut them, fillet them up. Get that good. It's a cornmeal flour mix. It's done right. Deep fry that sucker. Woohoo! And the big thing is not to overcook the catfish. Yeah, I need to find. There was a place in Rockford, Illinois. Looks all ghetto as get out, but man, their catfish. You could. We bought like we were having a. Oh, what it was a. I think it was just. My dad's birthday was July 3rd. My aunt's birthday was July 2nd, and my cousin's was June 29th or 30th, something like that. So we would always at that time, 4th of July was happening too. We'd always have a party, and Big Bird. Every year we'd go over to Aunt's house, and there'd be big old fish fry, and I think the best way to describe the restaurant's thing was you could get like a tub of catfish,
Like my fellow prisoners escaping.
and woo, always good at the place. Yeah, I mean, we're a family of like a couple hundred, and we'd have enough catfish to feed us all. And probably the best flour. The way it was like, it was almost like a light flour on there. I don't know. Yeah, on my dad's side, well, my mom's side's even worse because she's one of 10 siblings. My dad was one of 5. Yeah, one of 5. But because they were small, they multiplied. So I've got like that, and there's a lot of, on my dad's side, there's a lot of on my dad's side, we have a rule. You marry into the family, you divorce out of the family, but you're still part of the family. And that to this day, that is the rule. My ex-wife is welcome to all the functions and stuff. They see her on the street, like, hey, girl, come here, we miss you. Come on, hang out with fam. You always, which I think is great because it kind of makes you go, and it also makes you go, hey, look, okay, let's put the BS aside. We didn't get along, but we can get past it to make sure everybody here is having fun. We're not gonna ruin everybody else's fun because of our little stupid beef that, whatever it was. And it's good for the kids. My 2 oldest to this day are just like, I saw Aunt Stacy. Like, yeah, we're just like, hey, look, push comes to shove, especially if we had kids, if there was kids involved with it, that was the main rule. If there was no kids involved, you still were welcome, but walk carefully, because if you started some stuff, you came over starting stuff, then yeah, you wasn't exactly the same. Don't start none, won't be none. But it was such and it's still to this day, my sister's ex that I hate because he beat her one day. So I have a hard time. But when I saw my dad welcome him over to the family thing, I was like, okay, he must have had the talk, and when my dad passed away, came over and looked at me and was like, "You look just like your dad." And I gave him that look of, "Dude, are you about to start something with me because you're drunk? I don't want this to go the wrong way." He's like, "No, no, no, don't get upset. You gave me your dad's look. No, don't get upset. I'm just saying you remind me of your dad. You look good. I'm drinking. I'm having fun. I'm here with my kids." I'm like, "Okay." And then everybody at the place was like, "Alan, you good? You're not carrying, are you?" Like, "No, I'm not. He's all right. He's just drunk. I'm not starting anything." They're like, "We know you from Texas. You sure you won't have?" "No, I don't. I'm good." But every time I see him, I see my sister with, wrapped up in bandages and stuff. So I just kind of keep my distance. Try not to let that. Well, and then I'll get tipsy, and then I'll be like, "Oh yeah, never mind." Yeah, that one's a hard one. I mean, it was to the point where all the cousins were in a van together, about to beat the dude up that day. And I had to be the one to tell everybody that day, "Let's get out of this van. We know what the family rule is." And they were like, "Damn, the family rule." They did. You know what? I think. Let me look at my watch. I think 30 years later, it's okay to bring that. But I think they did beat the stink out of them. And I say it that way. Because they knew I couldn't do it because I just had a boy. Just had my first son, so I was emotionally just not in the right place. But I was there with a bat too. I ain't gonna lie. I was in the van too with a bat, but I was like, "Guys, just drop me off at the house. I got enough stuff to worry about. I also have to worry about going to jail. You guys all single and stuff. Y'all do that. Let them know it's for me."
Don't look back. We've got a plan now. Sneak into a crate and get a lift to Siege Hole. Find this. Meanwhile,
Well, yeah, my sister's
and get that
in the car with her mom the day the thing happens, and she's like, "I still love him." It's like, I just looked at her like, "Really?" And that was the vision. I knew at that point, even, I knew they would not end up together ultimately, but that with her having a kid with him, and that he'd always be around, so I'd have to deal with it some way, somehow. Yeah, that was a hard situation, and I have to admit that was probably my grow up moment where I was just like, I can't do what I want to do. Picking my fight. Now, everything turned out good. They are on great terms now. It's funny to see them interact with each other, because every moment I'm like, "Oh, no, you guys aren't getting back together." And they're like, no, we're not getting back together. No, we're not. That's a fool right there. I ain't getting back. It's like, okay, as long as I find out anything else like that, I'll be. I think, was it after that they got married? Yeah, it was after that they got married. Yeah, and like I said, it was a great thing. But I love my sister, and she's doing good, so I can't. Of course, if this gets replayed, my family's gonna be like, "Dude, you left out this one particular part." What? I did, really? No. I think I did. They know what the particular part is. I don't even know what the particular part is. It's, memories over the years. I probably, I know I got out the car. I know I wasn't, involved in anything, but I probably said some things that probably. Oh, I know there is a part that I left out. My dad at the same day that that happened, my dad had a mental breakdown before he found out about her. And I think that was the other thing too, is I knew I had to kind of step into Dad's place. Rest in peace, Dad. It's been over 10 years now. My dad's been gone. So yeah, there's that aspect of it. His was a work like before people knew about working too hard and pacing yourself at work, and I told you he was a foreman for an electric company and the amount of storms he was doing, and that same day he went to the president of the company's building, told him to take this job and shove it. Came home and probably already had that mental break. He just too much stress from work and stuff. It's like, take this job and shove it. I think eventually he got diagnosed with bipolar. It was like right when that was a brand new thing and stuff. He didn't know how to deal with it. Yeah, those are the memories I try not to. I don't know why I just depressed everybody today. You guys need to say, hey, stop depressing us today. Telling us your life story. You don't need to. I guess it'd be depressing if I hadn't had the wherewithal to at least make some good decisions within all that. Of heartwarming, yeah. 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 Let me heal up a little bit before I take on this fight. What it is I need better meds. Then I could get like crazy. Tell crazy stories. I once walked down. Yeah, it shows you're human. Yeah, there is nothing wrong with that at all. And it shows that you guys are my people. I went to the wrong camera. I went over here. It shows that you guys are my people. And I'm not camera aware. And it may be pain from my back making me talk too much. Oh, but it looks so gray out there. Okay. I do need to. I don't want to. I don't think they open until 9. I've got a paper to sign for my son's probation / state grounding. But I don't think they open till 9. Trying to think if there's anything else I need to do. Like, do I need to get spices. I do need to get spices. I got the cat's food yesterday. Yeah, I don't want it to become a whole my family worse than your family. Let me tell you about. But yeah, we could one of these days. Yeah, not a competition. Not a competition at all. I had that memory and with the crazy dream I had last night. And everything else. It's just been trying to double check, make sure certain. I think they said be open at 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock my time. Oh. Even the tables. Oh, lordy. Yeah, definitely don't need to be trying to even the tables, so to speak. Oh, I'm sorry. I had to sit back because the back massager was feeling good. Thursday, the day we've got to check in, is supposed to be freaking freezing. Oh no, you know what? That's a bad habit of mine. Apologizing when I shouldn't apologize. Just let me do my apologies, man. It is, but I think it's from just my my stage persona, and you hear it every so often when I do stuff, is it's not like I'm sorry, I'm really sorry. It's more of just a, acknowledgement of, oh yeah, I'm saying stuff and rambling, yada yada yada. And it's more of my over politeness that I have that extends from always wanting to be, a filler word. I need to, and as a comic, there's always that I'm trying to get people to like me. So I'm sorry here, that type of thing, which I do need to get away from, because my comedy persona is my darker, I don't give a fuck side, which I find is good, but I also know I need to hone it in as well. Yeah, I like people that do that. I'd rather say I'm sorry in those situations than I suck. Stuff like that. I guess it's like a positive switch to having that type of thing. I don't know. I had a Zig Ziglar class of positivity in high school, which I think probably was one of the greatest things for me. Because it was during that class that I came up with the whole, I just want to make people smile. And I didn't realize how much that's my internal engine is to make people smile. If I'm not making you smile, I ain't doing my job. That's just in my head. But I also know that there's times to be funny and times not to be funny, which my sons don't realize. So I have to, oh, that's funny. He said something funny, and then I have to go, Yeah, son, that was funny. You know, like that's funny. You may not want to say that in front of anybody else. You know. Oh yeah, take the kids to school. C Dub, cool. Thanks C Dub for hanging out. I may end this one short because I do have some errands to run, but like I said, I don't have an evening thing. I'm gonna try and not overlap our shows too much. Julia, it's always fun to talk to you. C Dub. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna. It's 8:30. That way I can run some errands. Oh, cool. Well, you know, the overlap's good because you know I could raid you, you could raid me, that type of thing. And I'll definitely get to doing that more. Too. I do need to get spices before I forget and take care of that one thing. But and I'm trying to see if she's gonna email me and be like, handle it on Thursday when you come in. Asparagus Parmesan. Oh, that's an interesting. I get all these recipes. One time I looked up a recipe for my wife and had to sign into something, and I get like 40 emails just on recipes on my main email account. I'm gonna keep it going until the servers crash. And Kick is really wanting me to do the kick thing. And we've got to figure out how to, since my son's in school detention, and he's going to be going to 7th grade next year, we got to figure out how to get his classes all chosen for next year with him being in school. Hopefully they'll take, like, you know, maybe they'll I just don't know, but hopefully they'll take like a list to him in detention, and he can, or DAEG. That way it's a little bit easier for us.
We're over here. We'll head to the wagons, but I hope you have a real plan in mind.
damn it. Couldn't break that. Yay, somebody help me.
Maybe not ever, Mira.
But they look like. Never mind. Go ahead. Don't report me.
Are we out? Is it safe? Can I breathe? We're out. It's safe. You can breathe.
Keep holding it for science.
We're free. I could just scream for joy.
And call all those spiders over there down on our heads.
I don't want to let go of my head.
We get things done. Yours proud. Bill Farm is on the job. Okay, we're moving out.
Why don't we just, a jaunty too?
At last, our threads entwine. May the weave favor. Our threads weave for us. Upon a suspicious invitation. But a face-to-face meeting with the Vizier could be quite the boon for my little conspiracy. And of course, there's the matter of your ally. Go, see what you can unravel.
Now I'm gonna fly the little crazy spider, the flying spider. Why not? I may do some Star Citizen. I may run my errands and then just come back and poisonous toffee. Yeah. That's a very tempting bot there, C-Dub. Thinking Star Citizen and or Baldur's Gate this afternoon while the servers are down. I think they're only down for a couple hours though. Yeah, 2 hours.
My friend,
Oh,
made it.
well hell, I got the 15-minute marker.
Sorry for the clumsy dagger. We just couldn't risk being discovered.
A pleasure to meet you. Do stop by again.
I will help anyone in need. I do what I can. Everyone deserves a chance. Executor Nizrek is one of Queen Ponsarek's closest confidants.
Ours heads will thrive. Time is short. Errol Pharaoh is a deliverer to this island. Apply Xanatan to the problem to be certain. He is going to be influenced. She has no choice.
Back away from him, creature. Now. Listen to me and lower your bow. He's an ally. Teleran fell because of them.
I think I am gonna call it, and
Illyria, we can end this war, but not against that enemy.
oh gosh, I haven't even taken my sleeping medicine. I think I'm gonna call it and run my errands, and then later on this evening do another stream. C-Dub, thank you for hanging out, and I will definitely be back later.
Go see who the Nerubians really are. You'll be surprised. We'll meet up with them later.
Yep. I will check you guys out later, and I will hopefully be on later. I'm pretty sure I will be. Today is it's a weird day not having a game to get prepared for. Peace.